Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of CarX Drift Racing 2 with Brogammer Auto House. Today's episode is all about the new update that they came out, doing some ghost chasing here in the events, as well as the Er-34, which I was corrected on from my last video, the R34 sedan, which is called the Er-34 in real life. We're going to go through a full tune and breakdown on that car and kind of walk around maybe some of the body kits and some of that stuff as well. So obviously, to start off here, we are driving a regular R34 in the ghost events that they had over the weekend that have recently ended. So I'm sure that they'll do some more of these in the future, but I thought they were pretty fun. I'm showing you one of my better runs for sure. I don't record every single one, but this is definitely one of the better chase runs. I thought these were a lot of fun, depending on the vehicle that you had and the setup. It was actually fairly challenging to chase them all the way down until the very end of the track. It's a very long course, and in order to stay on their door to keep enough time to complete it, was fun. So as you can see my run on the screen here, but also I wanted to mention I appreciate everybody that has liked and subscribed to the channel. It really means a lot to me, and I know we're still under 700 subscribers right now, but if you have a minute and you like the content, please hop on down there and hit the subscribe button. I'd be really appreciated. So this one was challenging as far as the chasing goes. Like I had mentioned, some of these cars move pretty fast, and you'll see kind of as I moved down here, I made some pretty major mistakes and had to try to catch up or drop back a little further and that kind of stuff. But basically on these, when you fall back, you want to chase shallow until you get close to their door, because you gain the most time back by being right on them with a tandem. So if you fall back, don't try to just have the best drift even though you're farther back away from the car. You want to kind of jump in, so you got to take angle out of your car, pinch in, and shoot up on them, and then obviously pull a handbrake or clutch or whatever you do to slow down a little bit. You can see there's a couple instances in this one where I did come flying up a little too fast and ended up kind of running through the ghost, which resets your multiplier and all that other stuff. But I already had enough points in this run anyways, so I was trying to be aggressive and dive in, and as you saw, there were a few times there. The biggest thing with this was having the street tires. I had some sport tires on, and it was just making the car way too fast to chase. It was nearly impossible. So anyways, let me know what you guys think of that new update, and we'll go ahead and jump into the tuning aspects of the new Er-34 that they released. I spent some time making this livery as well, which I don't typically do, but it actually turned out much better than really any other livery I've made on my cars. I didn't record the process of creating it, but I thought it was kind of neat looking. And they do have the different body kits here that I've unlocked through the event. I have the street body kit on it right now, and then the R&T is more of like I'd call it like a rally spec type deal or something. It's different, but it's neat. So I don't have any of the engines unlocked. I'm on the stock motor, upgraded to Pro Drift 3, and we'll jump into the tune details here. So spring size all around, we've got 10 centimeters in the front and rear. Spring stiffness is fairly low. I have a strong sway bar in the front, weaker in the rear. And just giving you guys a little look of the livery that I created. Probably the one I'm most proud of out of anything that I've created in this so far as the look goes. Very Japanese, very colorful style. But okay, so -5 wheel camber, 10.5 caster, 61% Ackerman angle. And then they changed up these, what used to be, I can't remember what they called it before, but now it's called slow bump. And it's the bump seat of suspension when transferring. It's a little bit better to explain than it was in the past. They had it called, I'm blanking so hard right now, it's called something weird that didn't really make sense. But you can read the descriptions on there. It's still not 100% clear exactly how it works, but I know it's kind of like compression and rebound in the suspension, like you would see when you maybe order some BC coilovers online. You would see their compression ratios and all that other stuff. I'm not super involved in that myself, but we're running an 19 by 285 in the rear, 18 by 265 in the front. We just skipped over that pretty fast. The gear ratios are at a 408 overall with a 1-to-1 fifth gear ratio, which really helped. I did some playing around with this reverse gear. I kind of thought before, when I had never clicked on it, that the reverse gear just meant when you're in reverse, what the ratio is and how fast you can go. It might still be that way, I think, but I figured I'd play around with it and see if it made any differences. So I set it all the way up to the max, all the way to the minimum, tried them out, and I didn't really notice a difference. It says the max value decreases acceleration time, max speed for every gear, which means it's not just for the reverse gear. But anyways, if you guys know exactly what that does or have some more clarification, let me know, because I'd be really interested to hear about that. My axis widths I'm just resetting because I did go from a 305 rear tire down to a 285, and the fronts I made a little bit smaller too for handling purposes. So anyways, that's it for the tune today, guys. If you have any more questions, please leave a comment below and let me know what you think. If you have questions about future videos or suggestions for future videos, let me know those as well. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.